All of us are finding ourselves struggling with the changes that have been brought on by COVID-19. For many of us, we're trying to stay connected even while we stay physically distanced. But there are others who have experienced the loss of their job, and they are trying to navigate something that they've never experienced before. This is a great time for us to be loving our neighbors. In March, we created care packs for those in our church body or our neighbors who needed a little extra while we sheltered in place. Each evening, donations were collected by volunteers as the pastor on call prayed for people and distributed care packs as they were needed. Our Loaves and Fishes team rolled out a curbside model which served an increased number of meals every Tuesday and Saturday. This is a great way to be generous with their time by cooking once a month to provide warm meals that are an essential part of the week for many in our community. We became aware of some of the treehouse families that experience food insecurity, and we partnered with Rock Elm, who also has a long history with Treehouse, and we delivered a meal every Thursday afternoon. The volunteer spots and for deliveries filled up quickly, and they blessed about 70 people each week. Interfaith Outreach also went to a drive-up model with limited volunteers. Plymouth Covenant, as a trusted partner, was asked to provide a few volunteers committed to serving for 6 weeks as they refined this new process. It's a great way for us to approximate ourselves with the needs of the community. When our city was impacted by the death of George Floyd and the destruction that followed, we partnered with the Covenant Church in North Minneapolis and South Minneapolis to serve alongside of them to meet the needs of their community. The closure of the grocery stores created a food desert, leaving the families with no access to food in their neighborhood. We collected donations and we provided volunteers to assist in their weekly food shelf operation. Those who volunteered their time helped people by shopping for necessary items and extended dignity and God's love to all who came in. With so many uncertainties in our lives, two things remain certain. God is sovereign, and He wants us to care for His sheep. Many of our volunteers have been busy engaging in our community over the past 6 months. The theme has clearly revolved around food. That theme will likely continue for the months to come as more people in our community have experienced job losses or reduction in hours, cutting into an already tight budget. We hope you'll join us the week of Labor Day to pack a truck for Interfaith Outreach during the annual PCC food drive for our local food shelf.
Hey guys, this is one of the best Sundays at PCC ever. I look forward to this every year. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
The needs are great, but our God is greater. Let's join Him in feeding His sheep and practicing a generous hospitality. Plymouth Covenant, thank you for loving our neighbors.